out here for a lawful call for service, and we contacted you lawfully.
That's not law, sir.
So
that's not law.
You was asking me all kinds of questions, and I answered them. Come on now.
Let's get a captain out here, sir.
No, captain's not going to come out here.
Let's get a captain. If I'm calling somebody higher than you, sir.
What'll happen is you'll be placed under arrest for failing to identify
That's
yourself.
a secondary crime. Your qualified immunity is gone. Everything, because you stepping on constitutional rights now, Mr. Officer Bailey. That's why you cannot trust the police, because y'all act like cool guys and then try to flip the script. Go ahead.
Between the two of us, I am the subject matter expert on the law, and that includes constitutional law. I'm going to arrest you at this point.
I'm not going to resist.
Yes, okay, you're under arrest.
All right, we're going to take a strong look at the psychological tactics of this police force that encountered Kansas City accountability. Kansas City accountability link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Let's take a look at this.
All right.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, how about yourself?
I'm okay.
What you doing right now?
Just recording.
Is there a reason for recording?
I got a camera.
They're just concerned because apparently individual matching your description has been doing this a lot at NASB locations.
Okay, you got your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Savage, Grandview Police Department, badge number 0315.
Thank you so much for being professional. Yes, sir. I'm just recording. I didn't even speak to nobody.
I know, but they see you out here and they're concerned that you're possibly casing the place.
Say that one more time.
Casing the place?
I'd rather roll a joint than case one.
Okay, no, I get that.
Yeah.
So is it like for a YouTube website, or is it just recording just because you want to situation?
I'm just recording. It's almost like one of the first actual real days of fall.
Okay.
The temperature didn't drop. Well, yesterday I guess was. The temperature was down. Actually, on Halloween. It just didn't feel that bad.
Is there a reason you're doing this building?
I was actually just walking all the way around.
Just walking all the way around?
Yeah.
This building, or just walking around?
Just around the whole area.
Let me just say, you can never assume that an encounter with a cop is a friendly encounter. He's asking these questions for a reason. He wants you to say something that is going to incriminate you so that he can put the cuffs on you, throw you in the back of the car, and take you in for questioning. This is how the system operates. This Grandview police officer is a welfare recipient. This is Grandview Police Department in Missouri. He's a welfare recipient. He gets his money, his paycheck, from the tax cattle through extortion, and he's not there to provide any value to the public, but to harass the public. If you get a phone call, hey, there's a guy with a camera, okay, can you tell me more? Yeah, we're afraid he's casing the joint. You do know this is America, right? In America, we have something called the First Amendment. There's a freedom of press. Now, is the guy doing something violent? Is he doing something criminal? Does it look like he's stealing stuff? Is he abusing other people? Are there threats being issued? No? Oh, okay, see, he's just recording. This is what should happen with the 911 calls. They call 911, and there's a screening process. So all you're saying is he's recording. He's not harming anybody. He's not damaging property. He's not breaking into vehicles or anything like that. Okay, I can't call the cops because he's exercising a constitutionally protected right. The cops, if they get the call from 911, should be going, okay, all he's doing is recording. I'm not going to go out there and harass the guy. He's exercising his constitutionally protected right. And I swore I would protect and defend that right. So I'm not going to go out there and harass him. But that's not the world we live in.
Is that fine?
That's fine. They're just concerned. So we're out here just talking to you.
Well, I have no ill intent, nothing like that. Nothing nefarious going on. Just recording.
Like I said, is it for like a website that you got, or just because you like to? You have video editor or something?
I just got this camera. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm just trying to see what the footage look like. Next, I'm getting me a body camera. What kind is that?
This is a Motorola one, WatchGuard.
Okay.
So they had WatchGuard, and then WatchGuard got bought out by Motorola. So now that we got your camera.
Now here comes backup. This cop already knows what the guy's doing. It's clear. It's evident what the guy's doing. He's recording. He could have used his radio to say, we don't need backup. This guy's just recording. I'm out of here.
So when I activate that one,
that's not what's going to happen.
That one.
Okay. Is that like a level 4 vest? Or is that a 3?
I don't know.
Okay.
It stops bullets at some point.
Okay.
So. Apparently he's just out here recording the fine scenery.
Yeah. Can I get your name and badge number as well, sir?
Yeah, if you want it, Bailey. 0198.
Thank you so much for being professional.
You doing all right today?
I was just hanging around. It ain't as cold as I thought it would be with the temperature dropping down.
These cops are about to be unprofessional.
How did daylight saving affect you guys?
I wasn't working, so
Yeah.
usually if guys are working, they gotta work an extra hour.
Yeah, because I caught myself just waking up in the middle of the night and I didn't know why. And then when I got on the internet, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Okay, daylight savings.
These cops don't
yeah,
care.
the extra hour of sleep, I guess it felt good, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Some things that people be having issues answering. Who can I answer the question to?
I can answer.
You want to say?
Well, anything I can answer, I will.
I mean, I think you can. What's 550 divided by 2?
Oh, it's going to take me a minute.
How?
550 would be 275, I think.
Okay. Hey, come on,
Is
hey.
that right?
You probably the second. Yeah, probably the second officer I think that was able to get that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Why is that a significant thing? Hey, you just do that or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been doing this at other NASB locations, or this is like the first time you've been doing it?
What you mean?
Because they talk to each other, right? All the
Okay.
NASB ones talk to each other. Apparently they said that, and like I said before, individual matching your description's been doing this a few times. Is it like, do you like the NASB structures or something like that?
My description?
Yeah.
What description they give?
Sombrero style hat, black male, gray sweats, gray sweater with a camera.
You agree with that?
That's what we were told.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, that's how it was dispatched.
Man, I come in peace, man. No ill intent. I'm actually, I mean, if they would have came and talked to me, they would have seen I'm pretty like a real chill, cool guy. I could have told them like, hey, I'm just.
They get nervous, you know.
Let me ask you this though, and you guys are officers. What can you see?
You can see points of egress, exits, possible weak points, glass, stuff like that.
What you used to do in your what you used to do? I didn't see that. He said he sees nothing. But you saw.
I used to be a Marine, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I salute you twice then, man. But for somebody's not, I mean, I'm not aware of those kind of things, man. Like, I didn't see nothing. And same thing, you saw what I saw. Windows is tinted, man, and I'm on a public street.
Yeah,
like,
you are, yeah. We just came to talk to because they're worried. All we can say, hey, we went and talked to him. He's just doing this.
Think about it this way, right? There's what, like 8 billion people in the world? Right? How many people are standing out here videotaping?
Not somebody's going to do something.
You mean right now? 3 of us. You got dash cams, body cams, and I got a camera. So we're all out here recording, but I'm not harassing you for recording.
Nefarious. Not somebody that's going to do nothing nefarious. It's 2024, man. Everybody has a camera.
Oh, that's true.
Right when you walk out your house, you're on camera for the whole
that's
day.
true, but I'm just saying if it strikes somebody's eye.
I mean, it's okay. I totally understand that now. Nothing against that. I'd just be kind of curious, like what did they say?
With you.
Which one of you guys are a good speller? Who's a good speller?
Oh, hell no.
Not like basic words, nothing like a hard word.
More trivia for you or what?
Can you spell forwards, backwards? You can even use your notepad. You can even use your notepad.
Forwards is SDRAWROF.
You can even use your notepad.
He just did it.
What are you saying?
He did. He just did it.
I did not hear him.
It would be forwards would be SDRAWROF. Right?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
That wasn't correct.
No? Were you supposed to spell forwards and backwards? There's probably not a right answer.
Give me some, man. It was the right answer. You got it on second word. On second. You didn't do it, but you said it. Yeah, you guys. Hey, where is something good to get somewhere, something to eat?
What are you in the mood for?
Something local.
Local?
Oh, local. TJ's Cafe.
TJ's is a local.
It's pretty good.
El Alteño.
El Alteño is a real good spot if you like Mexican food.
I
up on Main
love
Street.
Mexican food. And it's
the
authentic.
Orange building, bright orange building. Oh yeah, it's real
It's
good.
right there on Main, on the Circle Drive? Okay. And where you guys police station at?
Well, normally it's at 1200 Main Street, but we're working out of the View right now.
The who?
3,500 buyers. It's a community center.
It's community center?
Yeah, they've renovated the City Hall and police station up here, and they're about done with it.
So that is you guys' police station? Is the City Hall and police station connected?
City Hall's up top. We're at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
We're in the basement.
And you guys are some cool guys. Also, you a sarge.
Well, no, corporal.
Okay. Well, where do that fall in the ranks? How do the ranks
Right
go?
between patrolman and sergeant.
Okay. Okay, moving up in the ranks.
When the sergeant's out, he's in charge.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long y'all been on the force?
17 years.
Okay. You look young. I wouldn't have guessed it.
Well,
if you don't mind me putting you on the spot, how old are you?
42.
You 42?
Yeah.
What's your favorite number, 1 through 10? What come to mind?
3.
3?
Yeah.
If you was born 3 years ago from today, how old would you be?
Why is he asking you something? It's like sobriety test.
We kind of just fell right into it.
39.
Okay.
There, did it again. 3 in a row.
They wasn't right.
No? You stay around here, what, man?
What do you mean?
You stay where you live at? Are you from Grandview?
I'm from Earth.
Earth?
Yeah, from this planet.
Likewise.
Yeah, where you from?
Earth.
Okay. Hey, see, look at that. Y'all pretty cool, man. I like y'all. Yeah, so, man, I'm not going to be long. You know, just going to be out here getting a couple shots.
Okay. That's cool.
So,
You have an ID on you real quick?
You need my ID?
Just to document who we talked to. Because here's the thing, right? Legally.
You know, really, cops don't like it when you switch over to the driver's seat and start asking them questions. He's asking for ID because in a minor way, this guy committed contempt of cop. It's like, who do you think you are to ask me questions? Remember Detective Jardine on James Freeman's viral video? Wait a minute, I'm asking the questions here. I'm the one who's in control. I'm the one calling the shots.
Right. We have detained you for a little bit, so we need to make a real quick record.
So hold on. This was good.
Look, did you see that? He knows he's lying. No, you don't need somebody's name when you have chosen to detain them for exercising a constitutionally protected right, officer. And you know that. Your mannerisms are showing that you know that you're lying.
You just illegally detained me?
I didn't say that.
You just said you detained me.
Yeah. Is that illegal?
For what crime?
We got a call out here. It's a police call.
That's okay, you getting a call, but now you just said you detained me. To detain somebody, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. So what crime did you detain me for?
We've already explained why we're here.
You just said you got a
call.
call.
Document your name and date of birth that said
Okay, I don't have to get my ID.
Yeah, you do.
No, let's get a supervisor out here. Let's get a captain out here, sir.
Well, the captain ain't going to come out for this.
He's going to come out for this, sir.
No, it's already escalated like that. It went from friendly and laughing and answering questions to, hey, we need to see your ID. Okay, now there's some escalation here.
Yes, he is, buddy.
Well, let me explain to you.
I was going to see how much you was going to trample on my rights. Now, you guys looked good for a second, but now you're trying to
trampling on any rights.
Well, I'm in public doing nothing nefarious, and you just walk up and ask me for my ID.
Except that we got a police call for service.
That's fine. That's fine. You can do that.
The caller articulated who you are, what you were doing as far as your physical description.
No crime.
Okay. Based on that suspicious call for service,
is suspicious a misdemeanor or a felony?
Suspicious act.
Neither. Come on, y'all look like some good guys. Y'all just flipped the script.
Hold on.
Y'all just flipped the script.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
How long has YouTube been around now? Do you not think that these guys in the law enforcement profession have seen tons of YouTube videos and they should all know this by now? And they're still deer in the headlights. They don't even know what's going on.
Right? Because we're out here for a lawful call for service and we contacted you lawfully. Okay, you don't have to agree. I'm just telling you.
We most definitely okay, I'm going to the police department. That's not law. That's not law, sir. That's not law. To show ID, sir.
Can I ask what you've been doing?
You need reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is being committed. Now, you cannot turn. He putting his gloves. He ready to go hands on.
He's cold-blooded. Hey, listen.
Hands cold.
What do you do for a living?
Why does it matter?
I'm just curious now. You was asking me all kinds of questions and I answered them. Come on now.
That's fine.
And you know what I do for a living. I'm asking you what you do for a living.
You're using police tactics now.
I'm asking you because I want to explain it.
Okay, I'd rather not answer that.
Okay, you don't have to.
I'm just out here exercising rights.
Okay.
Now, if you're trying to turn legal, constitutional, protected activity into a crime to try to get my ID, that look bad, Officer Bailey.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Am I legally required to give you my ID right now on this call?
Yes, you are.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
Kansas City accountability has got these two cops in a pretzel.
Let's get a captain out here, sir.
No, captain's not going to come out here.
Let's get a captain. If somebody's trying to infringe on your rights, a captain should come out here. If I'm calling somebody higher than you, sir.
What'll happen is you'll be placed under arrest for failing to identify
yourself. That's a secondary crime. You got to commit a first crime first to even have to ID, sir.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I challenge you on that, sir. You willing to arrest?
You don't want to do that because
that's on you, sir. That's on you. Your qualified immunity is gone. Everything because you stepping on constitutional rights now, Mr. Officer Bailey.
Okay, but can I explain something to you?
Go ahead. I was just saying, y'all some cool guys.
So this cop has already let the mask slip. The fangs are growing. If you do that, you're going to jail. He's already made the threat.
But that's why you cannot trust the police.
This is classic psychological experimentation. These cops are he's in their heads. He's pushing the buttons. He's throwing the levers. And these cops are powerless against reason and logic.
Y'all act like cool guys and then try to flip the script.
And now you're interrupting. You won't even let me talk.
Because the whole thing, man, you act like a good. Go ahead. Let me let you talk. Let me let you talk.
Okay.
That's why you can't trust the police.
Okay. Except that I just told you, I've been doing this for 17 years.
Infringing on people's rights?
No. I've been doing this line of work for 17 years, right?
Okay.
I have done that without complaint or lawsuit on my record.
Okay, this will be the first.
No, it won't be.
This will be the first,
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Between the two of us, I am the subject matter expert on the law, and that includes constitutional law. I have hundreds of hours of study and application of that in my line of work. We are out here for a lawful reason. You've been contacted for a lawful purpose, us performing our duties. That is 100% true, whether you like it or not, and it is within that course of my duties that I'm asking you to provide a name and date of birth that I can verify, and we can let you go.
That's incorrect. Let me ask you a question.
I'm not going to ask you
Let me ask you a question. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question now.
I'm not going to ask you again. You're going to go to jail if you don't produce an ID on my illegal stop.
I will answer it, and then you will identify yourself and you will go to jail.
If I'm standing on the sidewalk eating a bowl of cereal, and someone don't like that, just listen.
People can say what you're doing there.
Anything. You can't turn a constitutional. This is First Amendment, freedom of the press.
And I'm not stopping you from recording.
But that's what you're doing.
No, I'm not stopping.
Anybody can say anything is suspicious. You standing on the corner eating a bowl of cereal. Why is he on this corner eating a bowl of cereal?
Because
suspicious. That's suspicious. You're recording a building, not only just a building, a bank, which banks get robbed.
But what's suspicious about from public? There's
I've already explained that.
But there's no expectation of privacy in public.
You're exactly right. Exactly right. Nobody's accusing you of violating any kind of privacy laws. So
listen, sir. You said you've been doing this for so long, and you should even know this too. What was your name again?
Officer
Savage. Listen, to get someone ID, they have to commit a crime, not just a service call.
They don't.
So do you suspect me of committing a crime? No. Do you suspect me of being suspicious? Yes. Basically what they're saying, we suspect you of being suspicious. People say you're acting suspicious. We suspect that you're suspicious. Therefore, you have to give us your ID. It's a lie.
No, sir.
All we need is reasonable suspicion, and we
of a crime.
Of a crime.
What crime am I doing? Okay. I'm simply just recording.
Yeah, it's like everybody says RAS, probable cause. Yeah, RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion, ... of a crime. Probable cause that there is a crime afoot.
I've already asked. You've already asked.
Now you can polite. Yes, and I did nothing wrong.
And I asked you a handful of questions.
So let me ask you this. Me doing nothing wrong. Just simply out here with my GoPro in public because someone don't like me pointing at their building. There's no expectation of privacy in public. I'm exercising constitutional protected rights.
I completely understand what you're
And I wouldn't resist or anything if you guys want to attack me or anything. I see you trying to circle behind me. I come in peace. I'm really the most chill guy. But my thing is I exercise my rights and I don't let anyone infringe on the rights.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Man, hats off to Kansas City Accountability. He's being very aware of what's going on. Those gloves did not go on because this cop's hands were cold. Otherwise, this guy would be, putting his gloves on because his hands would be cold. The other guy's got more insulation on his body than this guy does on his. He's putting his gloves on for a reason because he wants to go hands-on, and he's positioning himself to the side trying to flank Kansas City Accountability, and Kansas City Accountability is aware of all of this.
You're not going to find somebody more in lockstep with your ideas on that.
That's all I'm doing.
We are out here on a suspicious activity call.
That's not a crime.
Every legal right
to identify you. To
identify you. There's case law. You need to
what
do
law
research.
Is it? So what law?
You need to do research.
What law?
I cannot tell you the name of the case
law
right now.
Why not? 25 years?
Because 17 years.
17?
Because I know hundreds and hundreds of laws, and I don't remember the specific name.
But y'all always get IDs. This should be at the top of your list, though. Yeah, it's like you're addicted to IDs. Be honest. Why do you want my ID? You want to run my name? That's all you want to do?
I am documenting.
Because I did no crime, sir.
We stood here for how long?
I did no crime.
How long have we
You've been here. He's been here for 12 minutes. You've been here for
12 minutes.
14 and a half.
12 minutes.
We just been having a cordial conversation.
Except
being cool guys.
Okay. Let me ask you a question then. Did you feel like you had the right to leave at every moment of this conversation?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
When I see you coming, like, why would I run from you? I did nothing wrong.
You were gonna run
so when you came, I'm like, let me just have a cordial conversation. Because my thing is, I love shining light on the police. Now, whether you look good or bad, that's on you. No, I'm actually here to make you guys look good to show that you know the law. That's all I do.
But here's the problem, and you know
that's all I do.
You know the basic constitutional rights. That's very clear. What you haven't studied.
That's all I'm exercising.
Is the case law that comes from that stuff. Thousands and thousands and thousands of police calls for service and contacts every single year, and they all go just like this.
I do, Officer Bailey, sir.
Okay, but you don't know because you would know what I'm saying is accurate.
Listen, and this is just the basics. We're dealing with the First Amendment.
What he's saying and what he's been saying is not accurate. It's inaccurate and it's a lie.
Sure,
a guy standing in public.
And nobody's stopping you from exercising.
And how do we know it's a lie? Because this cop swore to protect and defend the Constitution. Part of the Constitution is the Fourth Amendment. In the Fourth Amendment, it's you have the right, the unalienable right to be secure in your person. When they ask for your ID, they're asking you to be insecure in your person. Give us over your identity and we're going to run your name. That is a violation of the Fourth Amendment. You don't have RAS. You don't have probable cause, period.
No, I haven't asked you to stop recording.
Okay.
Well, I haven't. I haven't even told you you can't video the buildings.
So what about the Fourth Amendment?
What about it?
What about the Fourth Amendment? Because that's what you're doing right now. You asked me for my ID.
What about it?
I have rights to privacy, sir. I don't have to show my ID if I haven't committed a crime. And then you said failure to ID. I have to commit a crime first to have to show you my ID. Failure to ID is a secondary crime, sir. How am I educating you on 17 years on this?
You're not educating me because you're incorrect. You are incorrect.
So what is the Fourth Amendment?
Ooh, now the ego has been... How am I educating you? It's been your profession for 17 years and I know more than you. Boom. Ego bruise. Here it goes.
What is the Fourth Amendment? Because that's what we hear right now. This is the Fourth Amendment. Me recording is my First Amendment. You're asking me for my ID. This is the Fourth.
I'm going to arrest you at this point.
I'm not going to resist.
Okay. You're under arrest.
That's the third or fourth time he threatened to arrest for no crime.
I'm under arrest.
I'm not going to take that out of your hand yet. For nothing, dude. All you had to tell me was your name. I didn't know.
Tyrants. All you got to do is give up your rights. That's what cops always do. Why do you have to make it so difficult? Why do you have to make it so difficult? The translation on that is, why do you have to stand for your rights? You're making our job of tyranny tougher. That's why you have to be so difficult means.
I've explained it to you because you don't like it. Because you don't like it.
That's not it, sir.
Because you don't exercise the right. Okay. So you're a First Amendment auditor, probably. I got a YouTube channel, think you're cool, a bunch of followers. You don't understand the law like I do.
I do, sir.
You don't.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Because I don't.
You arrested me for nothing wrong.
I don't come to your place of business and tell you how to do your job.
I'm not at your place of business.
You are.
I don't come to your place of business and tell you how to do your job. And then he says, I'm not at your place of business. And the cop goes, you are. It's like, oh, this sidewalk is your place of business? Okay. You came up to me for no legal reason.
You are at my place of business. Where do I operate?
All right, for your safety in mind, I'm going to pat you down. Give me some on your...
I have nothing. I have nothing. Ain't nothing in my pocket but my cell phone.
Where's your ID?
So if they come into your house, that's their place of business?
What's your last name, sir? You said you were... This is not a guilt-seeking question, and I don't need to read you Miranda rights. Again, you're incorrect. What is your last name?
I'm still required just to make sure for my safety and yours.
Identify yourself is only going to make your booking process take.
That's a secondary crime.
We're not debating it at this point. What is your last name? What is your last name? Okay. We'll just ID at the jail, or you'll sit there.
I have the right to remain silent.
I'm not asking you guilt-seeking questions, dude. No.
Guilt-seeking questions.
Guilt-seeking question. You need to do some more studying, big guy. Did you collect his property yet?
I don't have nothing on me.
Thank you. You got a cell phone. You got this. I am going to stop your recording.
So as the camera goes off, Officer
God.
Bailey is still trying to get my name. And I got to keep informing these two boneheads that minus a crime, I'm not legally obligated to provide my ID. So Officer Bailey have Officer Savage go ahead and take me to jail. On the way to jail, I'm having a conversation with, really not a conversation. I'm the one talking. Savage is not speaking. I'm like, I'm just shocked that you guys making such a big mistake. And y'all didn't even try to come together to call your superior just to make sure you guys are making the right decision. So boom, we get down to the jail. I'm talking to the guy in book and I'm like, where's your supervisor at? Because I've been requesting for a supervisor the last 20 minutes. You guys are making a huge mistake. Y'all got me down here for nothing. They still trying to get my name. I'm like, y'all gonna have to violate all my rights. Y'all gonna have to fingerprint me. I'm not giving y'all my information.
Good for him.
He asked Officer Savage, what charges do y'all have on him? He say failure to ID. I'm letting the guy know failure to ID is a secondary crime. Was the initial crime that I committed where I was required to show my ID that I didn't do so. So boom, they throw me in the holding cell. I'm in the holding cell for about 2 hours or so. The guy finally comes and get me. I think he's going to book me into jail. I come around the corner. I see Officer Bailey. I'm like, what'd I tell you? What'd I tell you, Officer Bailey? I'm like, man, where my stuff at? They give me my pants or whatever. I'm like, where my phone? Where my camera? Where my camera and stuff. They didn't want to give me that. They didn't want me recording inside the jail. I'm just guessing. They're like, we gonna give all your property to Officer Bailey. You about to go with him. Officer Bailey, like, I'm not gonna put you in any handcuffs. I'm just gonna drop you off back to your car. I said, no, you're gonna drop me right back off where you picked me up at. Where you picked me up at. I went to jail in front of everybody. So you're gonna drop me off in front of everybody. So on the way back to the location, Officer Bailey ain't even man enough to be like, you know what, man? I apologize for what took place. I was wrong. That was wrong. I apologize for what I did for you. Instead, it's just completely silence. And when we get to the location, he's trying to drop me off way in the back of the parking lot. You guys are going to see. I'm like, this is not where you picked me up at. He said, this is good enough. He said, this is good enough. So I run, hurry up, hop out, grab my... You're going to see. Just take a look at this, you guys. This is what happened when he dropped me off.
All right, have a good one.
Hey, y'all, so this is Bailey, y'all. They took me to jail. This is Bailey, bro. I just got out of booking. That's Bailey. Here go my stuff. I just got out of jail. I didn't give them my name. Y'all can't get nothing from me. I didn't give them my name. They took me to jail. Oh yeah.
And this is why you don't want to carry your ID when you're out there auditing, because if they take you to jail, you know, you don't want to make it easy for them.
Oh yeah. I tried to tell him, y'all. I tried to tell him, do you want to call a captain? You want to get somebody that know what's going on and ask them what's going on? Do you want to call a captain? He said he's been on the force 17 years. He know what's going on, and I'm obligated to give him my ID. Yeah, he learned real quick. He didn't want to drop me back off where they picked me up at. They picked me up right here.
I like this guy. I like Kansas City Accountability. Let's go to his channel real quick. That's just the video on his channel. Here's his channel right here. Kansas City Accountability. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to him. I'm already subscribed to him. I've already hit the bell notification icon. He kept his cool. He's smart. He's got knowledge. And he got the cops in a pretzel. And I hope that he does a FOIA request for the body cam footage. I would like to see an update from you, Kansas City Accountability, and see what kind of lawsuit you got filed against him. Grandview Police Department. Grandview Police Department. We've heard from a lot of you today regarding the video of an arrest posted on YouTube. We want you to know the Grandville Police Department took swift corrective action in response to the officer's actions. Our officers are trained on both First and Fourth Amendment rights, and the importance of these civil rights is discussed at many other trainings as well. All of our officers will be going through additional First Amendment training within the coming weeks. How is it this cop claims to have hundreds of hours of studying the law, knows many case laws and ID law, and has been a cop for 17 years and still can still violate a man's civil rights and still have a job? How? This speaks volumes about your department. This was a fantastic job by Kansas City Accountability. Expecting more great videos to come from him. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody know. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. Also subscribe to my brand new channel called The Disturbing Illusion, where we just completely blow out of the water the left versus right paradigm lie happening under the political parasitic big top. I will see you in the next video.